Today we're going to talk about the 6 reasons why I stayed poor and broke in my 20s. My name is Michael Barayev, and I was able to build a team of 150 plus sales guys in less than 2.5 years. We did it with zero money invested. Now we have a lot of companies that are growing like crazy from coast to coast, like butter on toast. So let's talk about the 6 reasons why I stay poor. Maybe you can relate. Maybe you can look at this and say, holy shit, I'm in the same position. Maybe you're going through some of these issues and you want to improve. So let me go through the first one. Number 1, my people skills sucked. Understand this. If you're trying to make more money, okay, if you're trying to get out of the poor phase or the broke phase, you got to understand that you're dealing with people on a daily basis. I don't care if you're an artist. I don't care if you're a photographer. I don't care if you're an IT guy. You're always dealing with people no matter what. People are the ones that sign your check at the end of the day, okay? Banks don't pay you. People pay you, right? People are the customers or the people that are going to send you money in your bank account, right? So you got to understand, you have to understand how people communicate, how people think, the psychology of why they do things, when they do things, how they do things. You need to understand people. And when you're a good people person, you end up making more money because you become relatable. And people want to do business with people they like, trust, and respect. So one of the skill sets that kept me broke, right? One of the things that I did not have was I did not know how to relate and understand people. So when I started to work on that skill set, my life and my money and my bank accounts started to rise up. Number 2, the number 2 reason why I was broke. Oh my God, this was hurt. My ego was broken. Unhealthy egos will never make a lot of money. Unhealthy egos will hold you back and hold you in a place of poverty. You have to understand that working on your ego, your self-image, your confidence is extremely vital in order to make more money. And if you're not going to work on your ego and making it healthy, rounding it up, clearing some of those challenges, clearing some of those things, you're not going to get to the next level. So that's one of the things that held me back for a very long time. Number 3, this is a big one for me. I was a bad leader. This is what held me back from making a lot of money. I was a bad leader when I first started out. And by the way, it's okay to be a bad leader as long as you identify why you're a bad leader and start working on those things. Because in order to be a great leader, there's a lot of things you need to work on. You need to find other leaders that are great and learn from them and learn how to be a great follower and then eventually become a great leader, right? But I just didn't have the leadership skills that I needed, and that's why I ended up staying broke in the early 20s, right? Number 4, I didn't have any major skill sets, right? I had no skill sets when I first started out. I didn't understand sales, leadership, business, entrepreneurship. I didn't understand that. I was just hungry to learn. And sometimes when you have no skill sets, you ain't going to make a lot of money. So if you're in a position right now where you're poor, hungry, and determined, okay, we call that PhD, and you want to make more money, figure out a skill set you can focus on, like sales, like marketing, and get really good at that one skill set. And then by being valuable to the marketplace, now people are willing to pay you, okay? Next, number 5. This was a big thing for me too on why I stayed poor. I was looking for shortcuts and quick hits. I always wanted to get quick hits in the early 20s. I remember this. I remember I just wanted to, one time this guy hired me. It was a hair salon. He hired me to give out flyers, right? And I just wanted to give out those flyers extremely fast and I didn't care if, the people were coming to that business. And guess what? He fired me because the business wasn't making any money from those flyers, right? But if I would have said, you know what? How do I make this business grow by giving the flyers to the right people that have bad hairs or whatever, bad haircuts, whatever, and bring more business to the location? Would he have kept me, being employed in that place for a very long time? The answer is probably yes. Right? Because you got to start thinking about other people making money. And I just didn't think about, the long-term effects of being valuable. I just thought about quick hits, shortcuts, and that just doesn't work out long-term, right? So what ended up happening, I had to go from job to job, opportunity to opportunity, until I finally figured out that people will pay you forever as long as you offer them value for a very long time, okay? Number 6, my last one. This is one of the big reasons why, I stayed poor. I believe, this is a problem. I believe that working for someone else was bad. I wanted to be an entrepreneur so bad, and I thought that being an employee was not good, right? Because I started reading a lot of entrepreneurial books, and they talk about being an entrepreneur, not working for money, being your own boss, and that kind of hurt me because I was afraid of going out there and working for someone. And at the beginning, you may not have any money, skill sets, or opportunities to start a business, so, what's wrong with going out there and working for someone? And my income started to change when I started to work for Time Warner Cable. This is when I was 23, 24 years old, and I almost made $100,000 that first year, all because I was willing to put my ego to the side and say, you know what, I'm going to go work for someone. I can't keep being broken, saying I'm an entrepreneur and not really making it. So I ended up going to the marketplace, working for someone, learned what to do, went to another competitor, made a lot of money, and then eventually started my company, and that's how we blew up. But, if you believe that working for someone is bad, you can make a lot of money working for someone else. Look at Steve Ballmer. He worked for Microsoft. He didn't own Microsoft. He didn't become one of the leaders. No, he just created value for that marketplace, owned a bunch of stock, and guess what? Became a billionaire by being part of that growth. So you can work for someone and still become rich. So these are the 6 reasons why I stay poor. Hopefully you can avoid these mistakes and actually become successful in your young 20s or 30s. My name is Michael Baraya. If you love this kind of content, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video.